And she gave birth to her firstborn son and wrapped him in swaddling cloths and laid him in a manger, because there was no place for them in the inn. Luke 2 verse 7. In this single verse, the birth of Jesus unfolds not with fanfare, but with simplicity so stark it borders on scandal. The Son of God enters the world not in a palace, not even in a modest home, but in a borrowed space where animals sleep. The verse does not linger on the pain of labor or the wonder of Mary's gaze. It moves quickly, almost quietly, as if to say, this is how heaven comes, not with spectacle, but with surrender. The phrase, no room in the inn, is more than a logistical detail. It is a mirror held up to the human heart. The world, busy and burdened, had no space for the arrival of its maker. The innkeeper is not named, nor condemned. He is simply emblematic of a world unprepared for the kind of glory that does not demand attention. The irony is sharp. The one who holds all things together finds no place to lay his head, and yet the manger becomes a throne, the swaddling clothes a royal robe. In this moment, heaven bends low and touches earth, not in triumph, but in tenderness. The humility of Christ's birth is not a detour from glory. It is the very path of it. God does not bypass the ordinary, He sanctifies it. The straw, the stable, the silence, all become sacred because He is there. There is wisdom in this scene that defies the wisdom of the age. We often seek God in the grand, the polished, the impressive. But Luke 2 verse 7 reminds us that the divine often arrives in places we overlook. The manger is not a mistake, it is a message. That God is not afraid of mess, of discomfort, of rejection. He enters it willingly, and in doing so, redeems it. To reflect on this verse is to be invited into a posture of wonder, not the kind that asks for signs, but the kind that kneels beside straw and says, surely God is here. It is to recognize that the glory of Christmas is not found in having everything in place, but in making room, even if that room is small, imperfect, or hidden. Mary wrapped her child in cloth, but heaven wrapped him in prophecy, in promise, in purpose. The manger held more than a baby, it held the hope of the world. And though there was no room in the inn, there was room in the heart of God for every soul that would come. This verse, in its quiet power, asks us not whether we have decorated our homes, but whether we have prepared our hearts. It does not shame the innkeeper, it simply asks, will we be different? Will we make room, not just for a season, but for a Savior? And if we do, we may find that the places we thought too low, too broken, too forgotten, become the very places where glory dwells.